How do you paint pain when your entire body is the canvas? She was shattered, spine, skin, soul. But instead of hiding her wounds, Frida Kahlo painted them for the world to see. And the broken column is her scream without sound. They say pain makes us stronger. But what if the pain never leaves? What if every step, every breath is a reminder that your body is broken and your soul is unraveling? Frida Kahlo didn't just feel pain. She lived it, she painted it. In the broken column, her spine is split open like a crumbling monument. Held together by nails, wrapped in tears, her face remains still, almost peaceful. But behind those eyes is a storm. This isn't just a self-portrait, it's a confession. In the broken column, Frida Kahlo exposes everything: her pain, her fragility, her unbreakable spirit. There's no softness to ease the blow, no poetic filters, just her body, split open down the center, her flesh pulled apart to reveal a fractured ionic column where her spine should be. It's broken, crumbling, and that is what held her up. But look at her face, look closely. Despite the nails embedded in her skin, despite the open wound that runs through her core, she stares forward, unblinking, unafraid. Not defiant, not theatrical, just present, honest, alive. Frida painted this after one of the many surgeries that left her in excruciating pain. A metal corset strapped around her torso. She could barely move. Her bones felt like they were collapsing. She had lost the ability to bear children. Her marriage to Diego Rivera was crumbling. Her world, inside and out, was breaking. And yet, she painted. Not a scene of fantasy, not a pretty lie to cover the truth. She gave us her real, brutal experience. A woman nailed into her own suffering. A body made into landscape, a soul turned into a battlefield. The barren desert behind her stretches endlessly, symbolizing the isolation she felt. The nails pierce not just her skin, but our understanding of what strength really is. This wasn't about showing pain for pity, no. This was a demand for visibility. She said, in brush and bone, "If I must live through this, you must see it." Her gaze never wavers. Even as her body falls apart, her eyes say, "I will not disappear." This is the genius of Kahlo. She doesn't ask us to feel sorry. She asks us to feel with her, to sit inside the storm of her life and see that pain can be sacred, that even agony can be transformed into art, into defiance, into beauty so raw it makes your chest ache. This painting is not just a self-portrait. It is a cathedral of suffering, a diary written in scar tissue. A love letter to the broken, the bruised, the barely holding on. And if you've ever smiled through your own pain, stood tall while trembling inside, then Frida painted this for you.
Frida didn't paint to please the eye. She painted to scream, without raising her voice. In the broken column, the color palette is painfully restrained. A pale, desolate sky stretches behind her, blending into a barren, empty landscape. No trees, no life, just dust and distance. The earth mirrors her internal world, cracked, dry, devastated. Her skin is pallid, as if life itself is being drained away. And then, the blood, the rust-red dots, nails driven into her body, each one a cry, a memory, a wound she refuses to hide. This is not realism. This is expressionism at its rawest form. Frida wasn't interested in portraying how things looked. She painted how they felt, because no one could see her pain from the outside. They saw a woman, dressed in bright clothes, attending events, speaking her mind. But inside, she was shattered. She knew the only way to make people understand was to show them her insides, literally. And so she did. That broken column, it's her spine after the bus accident. The nails, the constant surgeries, the migraines, the miscarriages, the tears on her face. Not weakness, but a softness still surviving the brutality. This wasn't just a medical diary. It was a manifesto. Each brushstroke is heavy, deliberate. Her face remains expressionless, but the tension bleeds through every detail. Her corset, meant to hold her together, feels more like a prison than protection. And yet, Even in this unbearable stillness, there's a heartbeat pulsing through the canvas. What makes this painting unforgettable isn't just the pain, it's the courage to expose that pain, to say, this is what it means to live in a body that keeps breaking, but a soul that refuses to. Frida's art is the perfect collision between physical suffering and emotional resilience. She bridges the gap between agony and artistry, transforming personal trauma into universal power. She doesn't just show us her body, she shows us ourselves in every scar, every silence, every scream we've buried. This is not about feeling sorry for Frida. It's about realizing if she could bleed this boldly onto canvas, maybe we can survive what we carry too. Because her story isn't just about pain. It's about turning that pain into purpose. And that, more than anything, is what makes the broken column a masterpiece that doesn't just sit on a wall. It stays inside you. So now I ask you, when you look at the broken column, what part of your own pain does it reflect? Art like this isn't meant to be admired from a distance. It's meant to be felt. If this story moves something in you, share it with someone who needs to be reminded. Strength doesn't always look like healing. Sometimes it looks like simply holding yourself together. And if you had just one canvas to paint your truth, what would you dare to show?